got my car towed, right? I ordered a Lyft and the guy was like, hey, get in, da-da-da, but cancel your order. And I was like, cancel my order? Why would I do that? And he was like, oh, because I'm gonna charge you $12. You saw me and you saved $10. And I was like, yes, because he gets money and I save money, so that's just such a good beneficial transaction. So he's like, oh, where are you going? I'm like, I'm gonna get my car back because it got towed. And he was just like, oh, it got towed? I was like, yeah. So as soon as we got to the place, he was like, do you want me to wait for you? And I was like, oh, no, thank you so much. I know it looks sketch, but I got this. And he was just like, are you sure? And I was like, I am so sure. You do your job. It's okay. I got this. I'm not trying to prevent you from doing your job. So he was like, okay, have a lovely day, have a blessed day. No, you have a blessed day, sir. But wait, I get there, and then we were doing the whole thing, and then the lady was like, we don't take Apple Pay, we need your physical card. And I'm like, oh, my physical card. I'm like, I feel like everyone just does Apple Pay now. So then I'm like, okay, fuck. I'm like, okay, what do I do? And it's just like, there's an ATM 10 minutes away. And I was like, fuck. So I walked those 10 minutes in this like sussy place, and I was just like, fine, whatever, I need to get there. And my dumbass is wearing like fucking shorts and like a t-shirt, and I was like, fuck, I'm literally getting kidnapped here. I started walking, I go to the ATM, and the ATM needs a card, like a physical card. I'm like, I walked this for no reason. By the way, it was like an hour. I had an hour to do all of this. So as soon as I saw that, I looked so sketch, by the way. I was just walking around and I was just like, fuck, what do I do? Oh my gosh, I don't have it. So then I start walking back, and then there's just like this homeless lady, and she was like, you know, I feel like she was gonna rob me. She was like eyeing me, and she was just like looking at my purse, and I was just like, I'm gonna get robbed. But luckily I didn't. So this guy pulls up, and he's just like, hey. I was like, oh, this guy's still here. I'll say it to me. I was like, hey. He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm getting money. I don't have anything right now. I don't have my physical card. My phone's at 3%. And he was like, get in. I was like, yes. I don't know why I trust you, but I trusted this guy. I trusted my intuition. So I got into his car, and I was like, can you do me the biggest favor in the world? And he's just like, what's up? And I was like, can I please sell you and I use your card? So he's like, yeah, I'll take you. And then we went back to the place, and she's like, oh, sorry, we don't accept other people's cards. It has to be yours because it has to be under your name because of the paperwork. And I was like, yeah. So then I was like, oh, and then Elkin was like, oh, there's a Chase nearby. And I was like, there is? So then I looked it up, and I was like, 12 minutes. I was like, fuck, we're not gonna make it. And then I was like, the ATM. And then he was like, genius. So then we drove there, and then he put his card in. He literally got the cash out, and I was like, thank you so much, Elkin. So then he got the cash for me, and we drove back to the place. So this guy did like a trip. He was with me for like a whole hour. Fuck, I need to fucking tip him right now. He paid, and then he was like, have a beautiful, blessed day. My day was so much better.